What if I told you the secret to a more successful, more fulfilling life wasn't about working harder, but about starting smarter? Today, we're going to dive into how the first hour of your day can be an absolute game changer. Seriously. It's not about magically finding more time, it's about making your time really, truly count. Let's get into how you can own your morning, and by doing that, own your entire life. This quote right here, it gets straight to the point, doesn't it? Every single morning, you are standing at a crossroads. That alarm clock isn't just a sound, it's a question. And the way you answer it, well, that can define not just your day, but everything that follows. So, what is the big deal about the morning? What makes it so powerful? It's not just about being awake earlier than everyone else. It's about tapping into a secret weapon that, honestly, most people just sleep right through. Just think about it for a second. Before the emails, the texts, and the notifications start screaming for your attention, you have this golden window of pure, uninterrupted time. This is your chance to think, to breathe, to get clear on what you want before the chaos of the world kicks in. Okay, so this slide breaks down the two fundamental choices we face every day. On one side, you've got the reactive morning. You know the one. You wake up late, grab your phone, and bam, you're immediately flooded with other people's problems, feeling like you're already behind. Or you can be proactive. A proactive morning puts you in the driver's seat. You're the one setting the tone, moving with purpose, feeling in control. And here's the best part. Your brain is literally at its best in the morning. After a good night's rest, your mind is fresh, it's clear of yesterday's junk, your body's even giving you a natural little shot of alertness. This is exactly why so many brilliant thinkers, people like Einstein, treasured those quiet morning hours for their deepest, most creative work. But look, just waking up early isn't the whole story. That's only the beginning. The real magic happens when you use that time with intention. So let's break down a super simple formula for a winning morning. Here it is. It's a simple but incredibly powerful three-part formula. Wake your body, feed your mind, and plan your day. If you can master these three things, you're setting yourself up for an amazing morning every single time. First up, wake your body. And no, you don't have to go run a marathon. Even just a few minutes of stretching or a quick walk gets your system going and boosts your energy. Think about it like Muhammad Ali. He was up running before the sun rose to get that edge on his competition. Step two, you've got to feed your mind with something good. Instead of doom scrolling through social media, how about reading just a few pages of a book or listening to an interesting podcast? Warren Buffett, one of the most successful investors ever, starts his day reading. He calls it his single best investment. And finally, take just a few minutes to plan your day. This can be as easy as just jotting down your top 3 priorities. Oprah Winfrey famously takes this time to set her intentions, which helps her stay laser focused on what actually matters. All right, now for the hard part. Let's talk about the mental game. Because let's be real, the toughest part of all of this is just getting out of that warm, comfortable bed. It's a daily battle, right? Comfort versus discipline. I want you to really think about this question. Are you actually not a morning person, or is that just a story you've been telling yourself? What if you've just never trained yourself to be one? See, it's not about who you are right now. It's about what you choose to do. And believe me, you can train yourself. You've got to think of discipline like a muscle. Every single time you choose to get up instead of hitting that snooze button, you're doing a rep. You're making that muscle stronger. And just like any muscle, the more you work it, the easier it gets to use. And this is absolutely key. Motivation, it's awesome, but it's flaky. It comes and goes. Discipline, on the other hand, that's your superpower. Discipline is what keeps you going when you don't feel like it. And that right there is what truly changes lives. So how do we build this discipline muscle? Here are 4 simple, practical tips. First, prioritize your sleep. Winning the morning actually starts the night before. Try to get to bed just a little bit earlier. Second, put your alarm clock all the way across the room. This forces you to physically get up to turn it off, and it breaks that snooze button habit. Third, as soon as you're up, move your body. A few stretches, a couple of jumping jacks, anything to tell your body, hey, we're up, it's time to go. And finally, and this is so important, give yourself a reason to get up that you actually enjoy. Maybe it's that quiet cup of coffee, 10 minutes with a book you love, or blasting your favorite pump-up song. So what's the big payoff for all this effort? Well, it's something called the ripple effect. When you start your day strong, you create this wave of positive momentum that can carry you through the entire day. You know, Admiral William McRaven gave this amazing speech where he said, if you want to change the world, start by making your bed. And it sounds so simple, right? But psychologically, it's your first win of the day. It's a task you've completed, and it sets off this chain reaction. You start feeling capable, you feel in control, and that makes you want to tackle the next thing and the next. And look, this isn't just about having one good day. This is about building a better life. When you consistently start your mornings with purpose, day after day, you are literally laying the foundation for long-term success. It all compounds. Okay, you ready to give this a shot? I want to challenge you to a little experiment. Just 7 days. Here it is, the 7-day challenge. For the next week, just 1 week, I challenge you to own your morning. Use that 3-step formula we talked about. Wake your body, feed your mind, and plan your day. Just see how it feels. See what it does for your focus and your confidence. So, tomorrow morning, that alarm is going to ring, and you're going to have a choice. You can hit snooze and stay exactly where you are, or you can rise up and start building the life you actually want. The choice, as always, is yours. What's it going to be?